Bloodhunt can be difficult for controller players, but with the new advanced settings available in the summer update, you can make it a lot easier for yourself. These settings can be complex, take a long time to get right, and punish you if you do it wrong, but they will heavily reward you when you find the perfect setup and drastically increase your accuracy. Hey guys, I'm Motion, your #1 source for Bloodhunt related gameplay and in-depth guides. In this video, I'll give you the best settings to use on your controller to give you the most accurate aim for ranged engagements and a fast, responsive turn speed to deal with close quarter combat, saving you the long and tedious setup time and the risk of making it worse. And trust me, it took forever to get these just right. Starting off with the custom controller binds, which is a feature currently only available to PC, but it will soon be available on PS5 too. Bloodhunt requires a lot of movement to do well, so I swapped some buttons around to always have my thumbs on the jump and crouch buttons for maximum control. Heightened senses in the consumable wheel are also very important, so I placed these on the most comfortable buttons for me to hit. Make sure that you don't use the same button for reload and interact, or you may find yourself swapping to a worse weapon on the floor instead of reloading mid-fight. The rest of the buttons can be swapped around to your liking. It's better to be comfortable with your setup, as you will have a lot to press mid-fight. Moving on to the aiming part. Everyone has a different want for sensitivity, however, which is why I have effectively created a custom response curve using the advanced settings to allow you to copy my setup and only worry about the basic sensitivity sliders found at the top of the options. To get the most out of these settings, you will need to know your ideal hipfire sensitivity. To find this out, go to your gamepad settings and set the input curve to linear, your dead zone to as little as possible, and turn dampening and boost off in the advanced settings. Head over to the tutorial to find your ideal look sensitivity for hip firing. As Bloodhunt has so much verticality, I suggest you set both horizontal and vertical to the same number. I found that 5 on both felt comfortable for me. Once you have found your ideal sensitivity, increase it by 1 point and head over to the advanced settings. Don't worry about your aim down sight and scope sensitivities yet. We'll come back to those later. Now this is where things get complicated, as even a small change in one area can have a drastic effect overall. I'll make a separate video explaining exactly how these settings work if you want to try making your own custom setup, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. But I wanted to focus on giving you the best setup for now, so just copy these settings on screen. If your boost never kicks in, you may have issues reaching 100% turn radius on your sticks. In this case, reduce the boost zone setting down to 0.9 or so, but the higher the better for accuracy. Just think of this setting as an outer dead zone slider for the boost. Once you have copied all the boost and dampen settings, you can go back to your aim down sight and scope sensitivities to tweak these to your liking. At this point, I suggest doing a few team deathmatch games to get it just right, but these settings should have a nice balance between high accuracy at range and quick, responsive turns in close quarter combat. This setup took me a while to get just right, especially as I'm mainly a keyboard and mouse player, so let me know if they helped you get more kills in the comments, and I'll see you in Prague.